Alright, what's good, chat? So, the Lugia live had a bit of a fuck up to it. I wasn't speaking for the entire live, which is kind of a tragedy. But, I do have a whole lot of games that I can show off. And that's what we'll be doing this video. Just showing off the Lugia games, right? They're pretty good. I think most of them are pretty good. This will be like a 15-minute video because I don't feel like recording for another. Oh no, it can't be a 15. I have to leave in like a few minutes. Oh my god, bro. It's gonna have to be a really like 15-minute video. That's a horrible idea to think of, but we can work around it. Anyway, game 1 with this Calyrex team. So, Urshifu gets led, Fluttermane gets led, my Urshifu gets red, my Zashi gets led, right? So boom, switches out. I'm like, you know what? It doesn't matter. I'm killing Urshifu at the end of the day. And I stab motherfucker Sash. And I switch out to Lugia because he CCs me. I know that for a fact, right? So I'm in an amazing position right now, and then I double the Indeedee slot, right? So boom, Indeedee's dead, and the crit didn't matter, by the way, because Indeedee was gonna die because I doubled it that turn. And Calyrex comes in, and I double Calyrex because I don't really care about the switch. I just care more or less about killing Calyrex. So I double Calyrex. Calyrex is dead. There's no Trick Room on the field. Now Fluttermane gets one-shotted, and Urshifu's dead, and that is game 1. So this game was pretty easy. I'm not gonna lie. My mons took like no damage, and I flew through his entire team in like seconds. Lugia just had that really good type advantage matchup in this game. Well, actually it didn't because Urshifu, Dark, and Fluttermane were here. But being a Spadef Pokemon, also I didn't explain the team as yet, so hold on. Being a Spadef Pokemon actually really helps out Lugia. Alright, so let me go into the team actually, because I never got to explain that to y'all. Right? This is Lugia. Lugia Taunt. Right? That's why you see these names. Lugia Taunt, Supreme Food, Wivette, right? Indeed Berry, and Labolt. Right? And that's the whole team. My Lugia is Terraflight, Aeroblast, because it needs to resist Dark type moves and Ice type moves, so. Terraflight, Aeroblast. Right. It's Aeroblast, Terraflight, Asbest. Terraflight, Asbest, multi-scale, making this bitch bulky as shit, because it's already 344 Spadef. It shoots up to like, what? Whatever 344 times 1.5 is. You have to do that math. I think it's like 172. So add that together to 6. I'm doing this math wrong. You can just search it up. Times 1.5. 516. And that's minimum Spadef. Because, I mean, if you want to go off of this, and you want to just max out Spadef this bitch, 600 Spadef, which I wasn't evil enough to do that, so the set is this. Then we got Zashi and Terra Ghost, so we are immune to Fake Out. Also immune to Facade. Even though EQ still Storm Rolls us, which I think Terra Flies kind of better, because we still get like absolutely burned by Ursaluna, but I like Terra Ghost to be immune to Fake Out and stuff. Supreme Urshifu, Terra Dark, Wicked Blow, Close Combat, Sucker Punch, Poison Jab, Choice Band. Yep. Whimsicott, my normal Whimsicott set. I love this set so much. Indeedee, which is like one of the most useless people on the team, and Labolt, which also is like one of the most useless people on the team. But it did see a play in one game where it actually did kind of help out, but I don't think I had that game saved, sadly. Anyway, that was game 1. We're on to game 2, I'm pretty sure. This is game 2. This game 2. Alright. So, got game 1. We finished game 1 and we won. Alright, well, this is going to be all winning games, by the way, because I had a lot of losses with this team. Anyway, first lead is Supreme Urshifu and the Whimsicott. Then we got Kyogre and Incin, right? I don't really care about the -1, because at the end of the day, he ended up faking my Urshifu out, and I kill his Incin, basically. And then Spout, it kills me, right? But it doesn't kill Whimsicott, which is good. I get my switch into Zacian, I can play Rough Kyogre, and I can Moonblast the Instant, right? I was gonna say, oh, I don't really care about the Instant, but actually, I feel like I should just kill the Kyogre, because I know he's locked into it. Then his Zod comes out. His Zod decides to click Protect, which I don't really care about, because my Moonblast always kills Kyogre, so he's getting less chipping. And at that point, I'm ready to just double into him, right? So, I Encore him into Protect, right? So I know he can't Protect anymore, so I click Behemoth Blade, right? So I take advantage of that turn, then he's going to have to Protect this turn, right? So he Terra Stellars, and I'm just like, what is he Terra Stelling for? He's dead, he lost the game. This Urshifu Sash, right? He gets no damage off because my Lugia isn't fast as a bitch, and it crits to assert dominance. So, I won that game. It was a pretty good game, I can't lie. He wasn't a bad player, don't get me wrong, but like, some plays were like low-key shit. Hold on. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I think I'll do a stream today. I don't know, because I didn't do one yesterday, which was last night. I ended up hanging out with some of my friends. So, yeah. Potential stream tonight, who knows? It might be a Marvel Rivals stream. It may be both Marvel Rivals and some Pokemon Showdown. So be on the lookout for that stuff later today. Twitch.tv/ my name, but like it's instead of it being just a 1, it's 2 zeros. I'll put it up on screen actually. Let me see if I can do this. Hold on, hold on. Alright, hold on. Let me cook. Wait, am I doing this right? Hold on. You know, I'll just pull up the link on my thing. Duh. Yeah. Shit. Wrong one. I keep clicking Control X. Oh my god, I'm actually so stupid. Alright. You see this? That's my name. Don't get it twisted. It's Arial. I don't care about the font all that much. The size has to be like... It's so small in the top right corner. Hold on, guys. Alright, can y'all see it? I know it's kind of blurry, but can y'all see it? That's the link. Just follow Twitch, and I'll stream tonight. Yeah. So, say bye-bye to this. It's going off screen. Alright, anyway. That's game 2. Game 2 was pretty easy. Right? Now you got the private games, and these were fun, I can't lie. A lot of these are pretty good. I don't have a good amount of them, but a lot of these were very fun to play. So, yeah. We'll go to game 1. Well, I actually have 3 games. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good, though. Actually, wait, I have more than 3 games. What am I talking about? I have like 5 games. Alright, so, game 1's against a Terrapargos and a Miraidon, and as you know, I'm the Terrapargos GOAT, but everyone keeps trying to test me. Right, I respect this dude's Psyduck, right? And dude's insane shit, right? So turn 1, Lugia with Whimsicott is the lead. Terrapargos Instant comes out, and these are the same kids that usually click CM, because they're most of the time they're either double fake out or fake out Hospitality Shinisha, right? So boom, I get the taunt, he Calm Minds, I Encore him into Calm Mind, or attempt to, but he Terras, right? He vacuumates his Terrapargos to get +2, which is fucking crazy, right? My Aeroblast crits for once. My Lugia took a +2, mind you. Lugia should have got New Jersey blown up, right? Like, no pun intended. Lugia should have died from that shit, because it wasn't at full HP. So Lugia tanking that was amazing, right? Then Urshifu comes out. Urshifu just gets to cleanly take a CC on this Chudavamon, right? Rhydon comes in. I don't care. I have Dragon Pulse. I got flinched, and Electro Drifts ends up killing my Lugia. which is fine, because I got Shadow Rider. Shadow Rider ends up winning me the game because he has a side up left in the back, and he can't do anything with the side up. So yeah, that was game 3, I'm pretty sure. And this was the previous team, actually, without Zashi. Let's get number 4. Right, we leave a Lugia, Ton, and Rivette, right? Which eats Hernandez gets led, which is fine. Taunt, their Whimsicott, so they can't set up Tailwind. Meteor Game gets thrown into my Lugia, and my boy tanks it. 25%. Does half to him, right? I was like, you know what? Fuck it, meat ball. I'll core him into Meteor Beam. Because I didn't really care. Right? I click second again, I get that good chip. And then because I have Earth Power, I basically kill it. Right? So now I get to click what's it called, free. He decides to Ice Beam my Lugia, but AB does some insane damage, some insane tanks. I get frozen, which I'm just like, bro, what the hell? Because like, oh shit, why am I scrolling down? I'm like, bro, what the hell? Couldn't handle the power of Lugia Tone. Right? So I end up winning the game pretty easily. Is that it? No, that's not all my games. Alright, yeah. A few more games and I'm done recording for today. Let's fucking get them. So we got game 4. Right. I gotta go put on a shirt before I leave. So this is the lead. I think this is the dude I made forfeit because I taunted him, right? This was the best game. Also, I should always win this game, no matter what. I have to say it, sadly. I should always win this game. Basically, my first 2 mods were Lugia, Ton, and Rivette, right? So then, you might be wondering, what's on my bench? Well, obviously Zashi. Also on my bench, Urshifu. I should always win this game, right? But I end up taunting him turn 1 because, like, it's fucking Trick Room. I don't want to deal with Trick Room. And he forfeits. Yeah. No, this is literally what happened. Yeah, and even I was like, yo, it's not that serious. Alright, anyway. This is another dude who also forfeits. Right? But I'm going to show you why, because it was actually really funny. So, turn 1, the lead's Calyrex Ice and Heat. My lead is Zacian, Crown, and Urshifu. Right? Zushi and Supreme Yufu. Right, Zuchi. That's funny. Alright. Zuchi, Supreme Yufu got the lead. Decides to Terra Water his Indeedee, right? I'm like, okay, that's fine. I can work with a Double In. So, Behemoth Blade still does 50, which is very nice. But he's eject button, right? And then I'm like, wait a minute. Did he just kill himself? Not literally. For YouTube guidelines, he didn't literally kill himself. I mean, did his Mon, he just sacked his Calyrex, right? And guess what? He switched to Alcremie. And I'm just like, oh. Does he know, chat? So, I don't know why he didn't Terra here, knowing that this was going to happen. But, I click Wicked Blow, and I one-shot his Calyrex with crit. He said all his crits. And, forfeited. Yeah, this game was funny. I can't lie. Low-key, I could have lost the game if that didn't happen. I'm so serious, too. If that exact turn didn't happen, where, he had eject pack. So I know damn well he probably was like, you know what, just because of that guy, just because of that monkey right there, just because of him playing Lugia, he switched up eject pack for, some other item like safety goggles. Anyway, this is game number 6, I think. It's my final Lugia game to show off to y'all, because I'm honestly really tired. So don't mind the ad because I'm broke. Like, I'll probably end up, no. Don't mind the ad. I need to get an ad blocker. I forgot. So, that's next on the agenda. Hold up. Because I'm leaving soon. I just put on a shirt. I didn't want y'all to hear it. So, alright. So, this last game I have to show you. Right? Where's my alt tab? Alright. Perfect. So, Turn 1, Tinglu, Iron Hands, Zacian Crown, Whimsicott. I'm like, okay, this game's a bad lead, right? And I'm like, okay, Tinglu's up. Alright, cool, my attack is lowered, but that's fine, I don't mind. Right? So turn 1, I know he's gonna fake me out, so I protect with Zacian. Then he fakes me out, he does exactly what I said he was gonna do. Right? I protected, so I already read it. And then I realized, his Brian Hands took 35%. And Brian Hands with the AV does not take 35%, especially when Tinglu's on the field. So I'm just like, okay, this nigga's blatantly just AV. I mean, blatantly he's not AV. But I'm like, what could he possibly be aside from AV? Which, to this day, I don't know what item you could possibly bring on Iron Hands, but AV or Booster Energy. I don't know. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Oh my god, I don't know. Alright, back to the game. So, my Whimsicott dies, and I'm like, okay, no Tailwind is fine, because it's a trick routine. Right, then I bring out Urshifu. He for some reason clicks Tear Poison. I'm just like, alright, okay, if I could double the Play Rough, which my Play Rough missed Sinistcha, which would have done some nice chip. And I CC Tinglu. Right, and then I'm like, okay, that did way more than enough, and also I just got hit by EQ, so I'm just like, what the hell? So I'm like, okay, you know, the Human Blade CC should end up killing Tinglu, which is good, right? Then Sinistcha kills Flight Speed. I'm like, oh yes, nothing happened that turn. So then I switch out to Lugia, protect my Zacian from dying, get faked out. Shadow Ball comes into that slot. I double Sinistcha, I'm pretty sure, because Behemoth Blade doesn't kill. So Arrow Blast ends up killing. Iron Hands clicks Wild Charge, but I tank that bitch because I'm a boss. Right? Gouging Fire comes out, and I'm like, okay, what the fuck could this Iron Hands be at the end of the day? Because it's Iron Hands with no fucking booster energy. Which, by the way, it isn't choice banded because it clicks Fake Out, and then it also clicks Wild Charge. This is why team cheats are good, kids. Because he could be Lumberry, which isn't bad, don't get me wrong. But like on an Iron Hands, taking 35 from a Moonblast with 70 stacking stat from a Whimsicott, bro. Yeah, you're not making it far in life, buddy. Anyway, Gouge comes out. I'm like, okay, we can still win this. And also, he brought none of his legendaries, so I'm definitely in a winning position right now. So boom, I'm like, play rough. My play rough missed the fucking Brian Hands, which would have killed, right? Earth Power does a good half to him, right? And I'm pretty sure Lugia lives because he Drain Punches for some reason, thinking that Flare Blitz would kill, which is ridiculous, right? Then I'm like, okay, I gotta do something here. And I'm checking calcs, right? I'm checking calcs. Sucker Punch doesn't do enough Sucker Punch, sorry. Earth Power doesn't do enough to kill either of them, right? I have to get some form of chip on either of them to win, right? So I'm like, okay, I have to Terra Dark with Urshifu just to get as much chip as possible and kill Gouging Fire, right? So Earth Power does like 37, right? And then Gouging Fire dies by Wicked Blow. And I die by Drain Punch, right? And then I realized, damn, man, I couldn't lose the game. Let me tell you, I never paid attention once to my Lugia set because I gave this bitch Psychic, right? And I'm like, this game, because like when I'm playing this game, I'm recording, right? I'm like, oh my god, wait. Psychic does 30. Psychic always kills this brother. Like it does 31% exactly to 39. Like I was always winning this game. And I'm just like, yo, Lugia time comes out on top. Yeah, that's the video. Thank y'all for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed. Do what you tell you to do. I'm not gonna say it. Again, pull up to the Twitch. Again, pull up to the Twitch. Oh, you know what? You know it has to get added here. I don't know what else I have to add here. Wait. Actually, matter of fact, I can just pull it up. It launched my Discord, but I don't mind it. yeah, join the Discord. You know, normal stuff. Thank y'all for watching. I think for now, these will always just stay in the top right corner of my videos. I think they're just better there. And nobody's gonna pay attention to it anyway. They're just gonna watch my actual video. So like, and they're usually in the description anyway. So if y'all want. Alright, thank y'all for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed. And really just something I'm not gonna say. And yeah, peace out.